This mouse is a small to medium ergonomic mouse made by Roccat that has a quite unusual shape for some. It's very controversial and some people hate it and some people love it.
Run that back, turbo.
So the first pro I have is the mouse feet. They're pretty decent, they're not the greatest, but they aren't the worst. They don't scratch that much on my mouse pad.
Now onto the software of the mouse. So the software of this mouse lets you change a bunch of things like the DPI, the sensitivity, and the double click speed, the scroll wheel speed. Here you can change buttons, what they're assigned to. You can also set up macros for the mouse. Here you can change the RGB. You can have it as a color cycle, a solid color. You can change the effect speed, you can turn the RGB off, and you can also have it as all these different effects. You can change the lift up distance and the pulling rate, but I would not do that. I would just keep it as is. The buttons on this mouse are really good. They're nice and tactile and very clicky. I enjoy them a lot and I haven't found any problem with them at all. This mouse comes in at about 88 grams, which is fairly light. It's very good.
Paracord 361. It is very snappy and it will not spin out. It is a very good sensor and will cause you no problems. On to the price. The price of this mouse is about $60 USD. And that is pretty good considering the materials and overall the quality put into this mouse. It also frequently goes on sale. Now onto the coating. The coating is like a rubbery plastic type feeling and overall it's really good. The shape of the mouse is pretty unusual. It has a deep thumb groove on the left side, as you can see here. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally don't like it, but I still like the mouse overall for other reasons. And on the right side, there's a place to rest your right side of your palm, like right here. I find that pretty comfortable. It's suited for more of like a palm and claw grip. So yeah, it could work for fingertip, but I personally don't like it fingertip mostly because of the thumb groove. I find it really uncomfortable with fingertip. The scroll is very good on this mouse. It's very satisfying and very tactile. It's probably the best scroll I've ever used in a mouse. The cable on this mouse is stiff and it's braided. It's kind of long, but it still does not account for the fact that it scratches on your mouse pad and it's very stiff. It's probably one of the worst things about this mouse.
I would improve the mouse if they ever made a new version or something like that. But basically, I would improve the shape by making it smaller because my hands are kind of small. I would remove the thumb groove because I find it uncomfortable. And then I would change the cable, something to like a shoelace cable on the Dana 1 FPS or like a paracord cable where it's very flexible and it does not scratch in the mouse pad or anything. And the lighting, I'll improve the lighting so like the RGB fades when doing the color cycle. And then the mouse feet, I would add rounded edges to the mouse feet if possible. Like it just makes the glider light better.
This mouse is really good and I highly recommend it. It is going to be my main mouse as of now. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment.